He says, but this is the way you climb a ladder. He says, first of all, right now, picture a ladder in front of you. Picture it. You can do it. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Picture it. Take your imaginary left hand. Reach out and take hold of the side of the ladder with your imaginary left hand. Okay. Now with your imaginary right hand, reach out and take the other side of the ladder. Now with your imaginary left foot, lift it up and put it on the first rung. Now push yourself up and start climbing the ladder. When you get to the top of the ladder, climb back down. Climb back up, climb back down. Now, what you have to do, and you must do this or nothing I'm teaching you will work. You must put inside your wallet, where when you open your wallet, you have to read it. You say, I will not climb a ladder. I will not climb a ladder. You've got to write it on the mirror where you shave in the morning. You've got to write it. I will not climb a ladder. You've got to, and he says, now you must do all this, or nothing I'm teaching you will ever mean anything to you, and you'll be no good. You must do this. You must mean in your heart that you will not climb a ladder. You mean it, and you write it down. I will not climb a ladder, but you put it down. I won't climb a ladder everywhere, so that you know night and day that you will not climb a ladder. And for 3 nights, I want you to climb a ladder to sleep. When you go to bed to sleep, take an odd position in bed, one you don't ordinarily sleep in. If you don't ordinarily sleep on your right side, sleep on your left. If you don't sleep any other way, sleep on your back. If you don't go to sleep that way, then you've got to climb the ladder while you're in an odd position in bed, not just going off to sleep. You have to climb the ladder until you sleep for 3 nights. And when you wake up in the morning, you've got to write it. Make sure it's something you see every day. I will not climb a ladder. But you're going to climb a ladder in your sleep for 3 nights. I did all that. And all the other things. He said, it's just, you've got to do this. Otherwise, what I'm teaching you is not. He says,
Neville Goddard says, okay.
Yeah. He says, next Sunday, I'm going to have another meeting, just like this one, in the back of this building. But that's only for people that have climbed the ladder. If you've climbed a ladder, come to that meeting, because you swore you wouldn't, and you did. And I thought, this guy is fucking nuts. But I took his challenge, and I climbed a ladder to sleep for 3 nights. My mother called me and said she wanted me to come see her on Saturday. She had something she wanted to talk to me about. Now, I'd been sick. I had dengue fever, and I almost died with it. It came on me 3 times. And so I didn't have any money or a car or anything. And my mother wanted to see me, so I took a bus to Santa Monica. And I get off the bus, and I'm walking to the house.
Mm-hmm.
My father's on top of the roof. And he said to me, son, would you hand me that bucket of paint? I picked up the bucket of paint, and I almost fainted because I'm halfway up the ladder. And I had written, I won't climb a ladder on everything. It was on the wall. It was exactly like he said. You got to put it everywhere you look. I'm not going to climb a ladder. I'm not going to climb a ladder. Oh God, it's written there. It's written here. And you mean it. You mean you will not climb a ladder. You refuse. You're going to prove that fucking Neville is an asshole, and you will not climb a ladder. Okay. I get off the bus. I'm coming home. Dad's on the roof, says, would you hand me that bucket of paint? I pick up the bucket of paint, and I'm halfway up the ladder, and I thought, I climbed a fucking ladder, just like this guy said. And he said, anybody that climbs the ladder can come back next Sunday. It's a much smaller meeting in the back of the Wilshire Rebuild. So I went to that meeting the next Sunday. And he says, now you all climbed the ladder. He says, and you could have just as easily made $1 million in cash as you did in climbing the ladder.